Make your way to a seated position, doing so slower than you're used to. Once you're seated, begin to settle. If your body feels called to sway, allow it to sway. If it wants to move in a circular motion, or if there is a need for any little movements, allow the body to move. Letting go of anything that needs to be released before you settle into your space. Gently transitioning to stillness. If you haven't done so already, begin to soften your gaze, eventually closing the eyes if you'd like. Bring your attention to your breath. Noticing the fresh air as you inhale in through the nose and exhale out through the nose. Sensing how with each inhale, oxygen travels down the belly into the pelvis. And as you exhale, you sense the body sinking into the earth, how the earth is there to embrace the body. Tracing the movements of the breath and noticing where the body is as you breathe. We'll be with the breath for the next 3 cycles. Sensing the weight of gravity around the body, on the body. Focus that weight of gravity at the crown of your head. At your own pace, allow the weight of gravity at the crown of the head to crawl all the way down to the tip of your feet. Allowing this weight to descend and touch every corner of your body. Allowing the weight to travel slower, even slower than you're used to. As gravity descends down, you also get to let go of any grippings you have in your body, allowing these grippings to wash away with gravity. Once the gravity has descended all the way down to the bottom of the feet, notice the points of contact that is in touch with the earth. And how you get to sink further and further into the earth. How the earth is there to embrace you. It's fertile soil and dirt. How it gently encloses your body to nourish you. Envision this cord that extends from the base of your spine all the way down into the earth. How it roots into the earth, going past the soil, the rocks, all the layers of the earth, until this cord reaches the core of the earth. Feel how the earth supplies nutrients, warmth, love to the body from this cord. This cord absorbs all the nourishment going through all the layers of the earth back into the body. And in this space, envision a garden of your dreams and desires, your ideas. How does your garden look like? Is it small? Is it big? Does it have plants, animals, trees, any beings? Does it have color? Or maybe it doesn't have color. What's the temperature like? Is it bright or dark? Just see and explore your garden without any judgment. Allow that vision to come to mind. Walk towards your garden and explore. As you're walking, is there any plant or tree or bush or shrub, any element that is asking for your attention? If so, begin to follow that calling. Find where this element is. When you find it, go up to it, establishing or re-establishing your relationship, saying hi, asking how it's doing. What dream or desire does it represent? Perhaps touching it gently, patting the soil around the plant. Taking care of it with compassion and gentleness. And you can ask, why was it calling for your attention? What does it need at the moment? And if it's willing to share, ask what you can do to help it grow. And just be with this element for the next few minutes. Now, if you don't hear or sense any calling from these plants, trees, beings in your garden, that's okay. Maybe they just want to rest right now, and you can give them that space to just be. Instead, do you have any new dreams or ideas that you would like to plant? One that you'd like to give birth to? If so, envision a seed. You are holding that seed in your hand. maybe placing it against your heart, holding it, embracing it, infusing that seed with your desires, your wishes, and along with that, sending love to the seed. Once you've completed infusing the seed with your desire, find a spot in your garden where you can plant the seed. And you don't have to worry about taking up space. Mama Earth is limitless. It can hold us all our dreams, all our wishes. Find that special sacred spot for the seed. And begin to dig a hole for it in that spot. Gently placing your seed in that hole, covering it with soil and watering it. Be with the seed that you've planted, sending it love and care and asking what it needs to cultivate. What can you do to help it grow? Can you fulfill it through your vision? And can you also commit to doing so outside of this inner garden? If you don't have any new dreams or wishes to plant at the moment, that's okay. Until that next spark comes, you can just be with your garden, sending the garden your love, care, and attention. Asking what it needs to flourish. Maybe it just wants to be watered. Maybe it just needs your attention. Maybe it just needs you to be present. Being with your garden for the next few minutes. we'll begin to close our connection with the garden, sending our thanks and gratitude to the garden that holds all our dreams, desires, all that is known and unknown to us. Know that you can always return and revisit your garden to witness your dreams, to take care, or just to be with the garden. When you're ready, slowly stepping away from the garden and coming back into your body, bringing in breath into the body and out of the body. Slowly perking up your senses, starting with your ears. Maybe you notice sensations against your skin. Allowing your senses to bring you back into the present space. If you feel called to, you can give yourself a gentle embrace. Hug yourself like you're hugging a loved one. Gently opening your eyes. This practice is now complete.